Oh my gosh, I am happy and sad at the same time. We made it, but it's over. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our closing ceremony. We are so glad that you all are here. So glad that you all had the opportunity to come to Camp Engage to get in on all this learning. Listen, in the chat, what we want you to do is go ahead, shout out your presenters. There were some amazing and engaging sessions that took place. We talked about effective, engaging, and inclusive. We want to know all of the sessions. Who are those presenters where you went to and found out all of this information about this amazing thing called Nearpod and Nearpod by Vocabulary? What did you learn? Tell us, who were those presenters? Put them in the chat. Shout them out. We want to know who they were. What did they teach you? What did you learn? Put them in the chat. Let us know. Who were those presenters from Camp Engage? So excited to be here with my people, camp counselors. Hey!
Oh my goodness. I'm seeing in the chat, people are like, we did it. Yes, we did, y'all. I'm sure that we might feel like our brains are a smidgen on the mushy side, but that's okay because we got tonight to let it marinate and to let it sit and simmer. And then tomorrow's a new day and we're going to come in hot into our classrooms with all of the knowledge we learned.
They are coming in hot and ready tomorrow. Listen, those students, those classrooms, they're not ready for these educators. These educators are coming in hot and strong. Listen, they're shouting out Allie, shouting out Merv, shouting out Leticia, Jennifer, Sue, and Tolly from Common Sense. Yes, Kate getting a shout out in the chat.
Julie.
Love it, love it, love it. They're saying they learned so much. Listen, somebody said I can't choose. All the sessions that I attended were on fire. They said I can't even choose. Thank you, Carolyn. I love you too, girl. Hey. I love all of you all. What you see over there in the chat? Who are they shouting out?
Man, I have never been so excited and engaged in a PD ever. Renee, Merv, Ike, Marcella, your camp counselors, thank you for that.
Yeah.
We were just happy to be here and participate. RBUSD in the house. Awesome weekend. Thank you all with a big heart. Yeah. You know what, man? We thank you guys because this is for you, but it's also not possible without you being willing to meet us halfway. So we really appreciate you guys showing up and showing out. Look at this. Janet Corder is the teacher I want to be when I grow up.
Yeah, she is amazing.
She really is. I love Janet.
Julie said her brain is about to explode. Julie, mine too. Listen, as much as I'm a camp counselor, I was sitting in sessions and I was like, listen, one session I was in talking about pre-K learning. My child is about to get her learning on because I'm about to get nipodizing everything that she is doing. Okay, it's about to be on and popping.
I love it. We got someone who is definitely one of our Camp Engage attendees, one of our campers in the past, because she said Camp Engage was so good. It was even fun in the snow. So this is our first winter one, and we were loving camping even in the snow. I love that. That's so awesome.
I love it. Yes. Dr. Tiffany. Oh, listen, y'all. Dr. Tiffany McCoy Thomas, Dr. Desiree Alexander, and Melody McAllister. If you missed that racial and equity panel, listen, I was moderating it, but I was sitting there like, wow. Amazing. That they were my favorite presenters from Camp Engage. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, Nearpodize the world. Come through.
We want to Nearpodize the world. Also, I saw a hashtag that said hashtag student approved. Nearpod is student approved, and I dig it. I want a badge that says Nearpod hashtag student approved.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's awesome.
I like that.
This is too good. I love it so much.
Love it.
If not the best. Thank you, Chris Campbell. Camp Engage is one of the best, if not the best, PD activities I've ever done. And I've done a lot. Yes. Oh my gosh. We love to see it and hear it. Amazing.
Julie Cobb, Lori Guyon, Nicole, all of these amazing instructors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big shout out to Julie. That was the first name that actually flew up in the chat as soon as we asked about presenters. And that's my girl. What up, Julie? Miss you. Yeah.
Merv, you're getting a bunch of love in the chat, Merv.
Man, listen, speaking of Quinay, the hashtag Camp Engage went crazier than it's ever gone before. Like all weekend long, I was trying to like as many posts as I possibly could, but folks were out there, man. They were hashtagging, and you know what? It paid off literally for a few of you. We'll get to that later. Yeah.
Does that mean we were trending? Is that what you're saying, Mike?
We were trending. Big time. Big time.
Yes.
Shout out Greta Mills. She went 20 plus sessions.
Woo. Yes, Greta. Come through, Greta. Yes.
Oh my gosh. I saw that. Yes, we want more. Oh my goodness.
When is the next one? Listen, when is the next one? When is the next? They want to know. Oh my gosh,
Dina. Yes, I think Quinay, we're seeing the same thing. And I'm so excited. Oh, Dina just said the best experience. After 26 years of teaching, I regained my enthusiasm with you guys. Well done. That makes us so excited.
That's a mic drop right there. That's a mic drop.
I need my tissue because that just made me.
That's a mic drop right there. 26 years.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you guys. Thank you for all you do. Man.
Somebody said, please contact my district and ask them, can we have it? Listen, I'm gonna tell you a secret. This is what y'all need to do. Listen, let me put you up on game. I need you to go to Twitter and Facebook, because most of your district people, they're probably on Facebook. Mm-hmm. I need you to add them and tag them, okay? And then I need you to tell them that you want Nearpod. And I need you to send that tweet or that message every day, twice a day. Then I need you to tell your parents, right? The parents of your students, to tell them that you want it. And then I believe you can get some traction. But, don't tell anybody I said that. But, I think it might be effective.
Oh, my gosh. I love that. Yes. Please follow Quinay's instructions and we will come to you. I feel like this is like one of those infomercials. Follow Quinay's commercials and you will have Nearpod. No, but
Super Bowl tailgate. Best Super Bowl tailgate. Yeah, baby.
I love this. This is so great. I'm seeing so much love in the chat. Oh, it's wonderful, you guys. This is so exciting. I see this from Randy Hall. Randy, I just thought this was hilarious. It says Camp Engage even brought Google to its knees at times in supporting high volume access.
Wait a minute. Bow
we
down.
almost stopped the internet, y'all.
Bow down.
Don't underestimate the city of Camp Engage now, because we're coming in with lots of activity.
I gotta tell you what, I saw somebody was in a session and they were like, yo, we are getting flow cab for the district. All I know is the dude name was Kimbrough, and I put him on the spot because I went on Twitter and I was like, look, he said it, I didn't say it. So you guys find him and let's get that district deal. And then he came back and he was like, oh, we're getting it. So I don't know who Kimbrough is, but he's like, yo, it's on district-wide. So shout out Kimbrough.
Yes. Sharnita said she spent her whole weekend on the computer. Sharnita, I'm not mad at it because I did too. My husband was like, so are you working the whole weekend? And I was like, well, sometimes I'm working, but sometimes I am just engaged and I don't want to get up. Yes, Lisa, shout out to you and your principal. Says my principal bought the premium for the school. Love it.
Absolutely.
Somebody said, shout out Ecuador. Small country, but big heart. I love that.
Yes. I love that too. Yes. Amazing. Oh my gosh. I love this. Look at this, Crystal Johnston. I have a whole new confidence to use Nearpod for every and any subject. Yes, I love that. Wonderful.
Love.
Oh my gosh.
Gabriel said says that him attending this conference got us vocabulary for my school for next year and Nearpod to get renewed for next year. Yes. Yes. We promise you a rap is coming up.
Time for a campfire rap. Oh, buddy.
It's coming.
Oh my gosh, look at this cute little chat in Spanish. She's saying we are the best and he loves us. We love you.
Eric Caperton, I wrote my first vocab lyric lab. My students are going to be amazed when I unbox whatever or beatbox. Oh, beatbox them.
Ooh. Dang.
Hey, this might be my favorite. My husband wondering when I'm going to talk to him again. They tell him after Camp Engage.
Yeah, after Camp Engage, baby.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Be careful with that one though, because he might not be talking for the next few hours. So you might have to wait till after the Super Bowl.
Right.
We got some Spanish. Ustedes cuatro son lo mejor. Me encantan.
I know.
So we get some love in Spanish. I love it.
Look at Laura. I purchased Nearpod for my school, my district. Purchase vocabulary.
Shout out to you, Laura.
Yeah, go, Principal Laura.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Somebody said my Nearpod battery is full. That means you are charged. You are ready to go. Tomorrow morning, you hit the classroom door or you open the classroom screen. You're in there. You are in there.
Listen, we've got Mirza, who's asking for a flow in Espanol. Now, I don't know if we can give that to you right now, but yes, I don't know. Ike might be ready for the challenge. He might be on rest mode, but I like that you're asking for it because we want to bring it to you one day for sure.
Differentiate instruction or differentiates the flow. Oh, buddy. Oh,
differentiated flow.
Oh,
here we go.
I know. Love you too.
Yes.
Barcelona.
Love it. Listen, guys, I am loving all of this love in the chat. I think it's about time for us to kick off this closing ceremony.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All righty. Well, I'm ready to rumble, but you know what? I don't know that our campers are just ready to rumble. If you guys want to join in on our Nearpod lesson, you can, but you don't have to. You know my style. I like to just sit back and relax and watch. So if you want to, please note that the code is W for Washington, 5, F for Frank, 2, and E for elephant. Alrighty. So if you want to join in, by all means, feel free to, but you do not have to. You can definitely just relax. It's the end. You made it. Whew.
You made
it. All right. So here we go. I think we're ready to rumble. I'm going to go
do it.
Come on, baby Bubba. Come on.
I do want to I think people know who you are, but just real quick, if you want to give a little bit more.
Well, you know what? As we close out, this is kind of just a final reminder that we don't want the communication and the dialogue, the idea sharing to end. So hopefully at this point, you know who we are. Myself, Ike, Marcela, Quine, Merv, your camp counselors. We wear a lot of different hats at Nearpod, from district director of district partnerships to national brand ambassadors. So anytime you're at a conference or it's a national training, there's a good chance that you're going to see all of our faces or one of our faces. So we just love to connect. Part of our role at Nearpod is to bring as much value to all of you educators as possible. And sometimes that is doing a training for your district or for your school. But a lot of times it's just being accessible online, right? Answering the question on Twitter or Instagram, and really just building that community. So that's our information up there one more time. We'd love to connect with you. Already met a lot of amazing folks personally on Twitter and Instagram just over this weekend. So again, let's keep that line of communication open. And I got some DMs already saying, can you come present at my district or at my school? And so, you know, we want to be accessible. We also just want to validate ideas, questions, concerns that you're putting on social media and be there for you. So, you know, take a screenshot if you need to, but definitely connect with us. We love more than anything just bringing value to you guys as educators on the front line.
And you know what, Ike? Not only do we want you to connect with us, but when you go back to your classrooms and you start implementing all of the things that you learned during Camp Engage, don't forget about Twitter. Don't forget about Facebook. Don't forget about Instagram. Put it on there. Tag us in there, because that's like the fruit of our labor. We're like proud parents or proud camp counselors. When you go back and you post that stuff and you tag us in it, it's like so amazing for us to see just how much is happening because of what you experienced during Camp Engage.
Woo-hoo.
Absolutely. Now, really quickly, I know this has nothing to do with what we were just talking about, but I love seeing stands, day ones from the beginning. We got someone asking, Ike, where's your goatee, man? Like, what the heck? We miss it.
Hey, look, I got a dang mohawk now, and the quarantine made me go a little brought out my wild side,
So maybe we have requests. We've got some fans, Ike, that might want the goatee to come back into style one day. So, stay tuned. Maybe next Camp Engage, you might have it. We don't know, but we appreciate you. Awesome. Okie dokie. So really quickly, let's just take a look back. What all have we gone through in the last 4 days? It's been a lot. It's been exciting. We feel rejuvenated. We feel hyped. We feel excited. So the first thing I want to make sure that we know is we want to thank all of our brand new Nearpodders and Flocabulary campers. I mean, the fact that you even put yourself out there and signed up for Camp Engage, mainly not knowing what you were really getting into, but hopefully you were pleasantly surprised. We commend you. We are so excited that you're part of our Nearpod and Flocabulary family now, officially campers. And on top of that, we hope that although you might have taken the paths or the trails that we're talking about, new Nearpod sessions or new to Flocabulary sessions, we hope that you feel really, really confident and really comfortable, along with truly supported throughout your Nearpod and Flocabulary journey with your students from here on out. So we thank you and commend you for coming along. We are so excited to have you.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now, first and foremost, I hope you guys were able to attend the panel on flexing back to in-person instruction. We had a lot of different sessions around everything from virtual to hybrid to in-person learning. And for me personally, just as a former principal, and knowing all the stress that you teachers are under, one thing that brings me a lot of joy is knowing that whatever effort you pour into your Nearpod lessons, those lessons are not in waste. That work is not in vain. You're going to be able to use those lessons regardless of what the future brings, right? So, I mean, we all experienced it back in March when literally overnight you guys had to run to the school on the weekend, grab your lesson plans, and get ready for virtual learning. A lot of you turned that around literally in 5 days. And so we just want you to feel comfortable and confident knowing that the lessons you create are going to be valid no matter what the environment is and what the future brings. And because the reality is education as we knew it has been changed and probably forever. So that flexibility is going to be key moving forward. And not only for this year, but the lessons you create now are going to pad your toolkit for next year as well. So we hope you understand that power. If you didn't get to catch a session related to flexing between in-person, remote, or even hybrid, where you have some kids at home and some in the classroom, please go back to the agenda, find some of those sessions. I encourage you to watch them. I think it's going to be flexibility is going to be the key word probably in the foreseeable future.
Yes, Ike. And you know what? This Camp Engage has been so amazing in doing a job in ensuring that diversity, equity, and inclusion are taking a front seat. Listen, we had sessions ranging from using Nearpod to explore indigenous texts to culturally responsive teaching. We had a dynamic panel on racial equity and social justice. And we even had sessions on Nearpod for the international educator. we made an intentional effort to make sure that diversity, equity, and inclusion had a front seat at this conference. And I know just from the interactions that I've had in the sessions that I had a chance to attend, that there were so many people learning and growing. Just like I mentioned back in March of last year, people had to go to their classrooms and grab their lesson plans. Last summer, we saw demonstrations around the country where people were mobilizing and advocating for change to ensure that diversity, equity, and inclusion did not just happen for a small group of people, but for everybody. And so shout out to everyone who participated in these sessions. Shout out to those presenters, and shout out to all of you who will continue this work. If you did not have a chance to catch any of these sessions, please be sure all of the sessions are labeled. There are tags that you can follow. Be sure that you go back, watch these sessions, and be prepared to be the change.
I've got chills.
Merv?
I think it's diversity and equity, yes, and now advanced tips and tricks. All right, folks, here it is. You got two robust platforms that you got to see. For some of you, it was brand new. For others, it was more like, hey, you know what? I've been messing around with this for a little while, but I guarantee you, you probably saw or heard about something you had no idea existed on the platform. That being said, if you were doing some Nearpod sessions, you saw consolidating your classroom with Nearpod. You also saw Nearpod for pre-K, right? All right. I know some of you guys were there. And if you were doing the vocabulary side of things, I know you got to see a trick or two, like where to find the PDFs in vocab, the fact that you can slow down the videos 2 times its normal speed, and throw them in discuss mode. So folks, use the tips and tricks that you've been taught. Go back and keep making change good. Holla.
I love it. All right. So again, we are so glad that we have 17,000 plus new campers, but
17,000, Marcella?
17,000 have created the city of Camp Engage, and we couldn't do it without you. And I know we need so many shout outs to all of our wonderful presenters, and they are amazing. But I do, if you still got a little bit of pep in your step, campers, I want you to give us in the chat a huge shout out to our community manager, our mayor, the mayor of Camp Engage, Lindsay. It would not have been possible without Lindsay. I know that you guys didn't really maybe get to interact with her because she wasn't doing a presentation, but please know this is her whole entire idea. She started Camp Engage years ago, and we have since then just grown to give 4 Camp Engages in 1 year. And that means that she is busy. I mean, it is hard being the mayor of 17,000 campers. Let me tell you, she's doing everything for making sure that Camp Engage truly comes to life, to making sure that the Camp Engage experience and the journey for you is smooth as can be. She made sure to get every single one of our presenters for our 50 plus sessions on board.
And Marcella, how many sessions?
50 plus sessions and 4 days, y'all. It's crazy. She is wonderful, and she will forever hold Queen Mayor.
I'm just laughing because the chats are crazy, and the funniest thing I think I saw all day, somebody just said goodbye PowerPoints. Like,
rest in peace to my PowerPoint.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, PowerPoints.
Oh my God. I saw one comment that said the best thing that happened to my classroom was Lindsay.
Yes.
Hey, yes. I gotta be honest, man. I mean, Lindsay being able to even pull the 3 of us together, the 4 of us, because she had to track Ike's schedule, yours, Quinay, Marcella, mine, and just pull everybody together. So she is like coach. She is like mayor of Camp Engage City, point blank.
Absolutely, point blank. And don't worry, I know she's got more up her sleeve. So please know the mayor's coming with lots more for you guys. But we did want to make sure that we could just really hone in on who truly made this possible. And of course, we just want to thank you, Lindsay, because you are just beautiful inside on the outside. And every single teacher, principal, presenter, and student is forever grateful to you. All right, perfect. Now, on top of that, not only did she make Camp Engage happen, but she's also like a videographer and did so much. I'm going to show you her beautiful work here. We've got a recap, a video that she put together, and it is amazing. So let's recap what we really did these last 4 days. Specific message from our Mayor, Lindsay. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Let me know if you can hear it. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that video. She always does such a great job when it comes to creating a recap video for each Camp Engage, and they just are amazing. I love it. I just want it to go on forever. I could have watched it 7 times. If you want to watch that again, don't worry. It is in our, of course, Nearpod lesson or session. So you can definitely go back and rewatch this if you would like, but also there probably will be a YouTube link that we can provide to you, because I know it's always fun to see if you made it into the recap video. All right.
Marcella, someone is in the chat. They want to know, can they come to the after party with us?
Absolutely.
After the party is the after party.
Love it.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Okay, so it's over to you.
Oh, buddy, we got winners. We got $50 winners. We got, I think, $100 winners. We got $150. We got $200 winners. But I'm going to start us off and say, folks, thank you once again for doing the hashtag Camp Engage. And you know what, man? Keep hashtagging until the next Camp Engage. Yes. Let them know about the fun that you guys had over the weekend. And with that being said, we're going to hit up a couple of folks who be caught out there with some hashtag Camp Engage, and we got some money for you. All right? Our $50 winners. Can we see for the $50 win, folks? This is who we got. Jasut Clark, Greta Mills, Lisa Nowakowski, and Jessica. You guys all get a $50 giveaway. You are the winners. Winner 2021. Congratulations.
Chicken
Winners. Our $50 winners. Our $50 winners. Woo!
And as Merv alluded to, we don't just have $50 winners. We got $100 winners, $150 winners, $200 winners. You know, so our $300 winners are Miss P. This is the hashtag. Miss P teaches third. Woo-hoo. So shout out to Miss P. We got Anna. I'm gonna try to say it right. I feel like I hate when teachers don't at least try to say the name right. I know we're not gonna be able to correct it here, but I'm gonna try it. And Bangana Clay. Woo. And we have Lisette Perkins.
Hey!
$100 winners. If I messed up your name, I apologize. I promise if we were in person, I would correct it. I believe our names should be said the way they should be. All right, so awesome. Moving on. I'm going to pass the mic.
And we got winners, $150. Yes, that's right. $150. And who's got them? Two people won this. So we've got our Kiko de la Pena, winner numero uno for $150. And then we've got Maria Zuniga. Oh, Lagutum? Bear with me. I'm so sorry if I didn't say it correctly, but congratulations. You guys are the winners of our $150. You are so deserving. We were waiting for the drum roll.
$100. Woo! Kalia. gift card.
Hello.
Congratulations, Kalia. And listen, girl, I am so excited and so honored that you won this $200 tweeting about me. So shout out to you. Congratulations, Kalia, and all of our prize winners. Congratulations. Listen, y'all, we weren't playing. We told y'all in the beginning we weren't coming here just to sit. We were coming here to learn, to grow, and to give you some practice.
Woo!
Congratulations, Kalia Thigpen.
Congrats.
In the chat, she goes, "Oh my gosh!"
Yes, Kalia is a 3rd grade ELA teacher at Laurel Magnet School of the Arts in Laurel, Mississippi, and she is our winner. So congratulations!
SSI winner.
Yes, I love to spell Mississippi. One more time. Go ahead and do it. One more time.
SSI winner.
Yes, I love it.
I put that in the freestyle. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but
yes. One of my favorite words, Merv. I love to spell Mississippi. Listen, I have got excited with you over here spelling Mississippi, Merv.
Oh my God.
Congratulations, Kalia.
We want to know. Let's recap a little bit more as to what's to come from this Camp Engage.
Absolutely. As we mentioned in our opening, we want to make sure that you get your certificates for all of the sessions that you attended. I think it was Greta, might have been somebody else, but shout out. We had some people attend up to 20 sessions. And so we want to make sure you get your certificates. So you can see here on the slide, I'm gonna share some information in addition to this, but just kind of high level PD certificates will be sent next week. I know our team is amazing. They set incredible goals and they will 99.9% deliver on this. If you don't get your certificate next week, don't panic. I promise we will take care of you and make sure that you get it. Again, we had 17,000 attendees, so you can imagine coordination behind making sure everybody gets the correct certificate for the correct sessions. And so just bear with us if you don't get it next week, but our amazing team is going to try to get those out to you ASAP. Also, if you miss something, Camp Engage doesn't necessarily have to end today. Those sessions are still going to be live, and all recordings and self-paced resources will be available until the end of March. Now, if you want them to count towards your PD hours, you must watch them by 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, February 10th. Okay, so February 10th by 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to go back and watch those to get your credit and your certificate, you can absolutely do that. You just have to do it by February 10th, okay? Now, and we'll be also sending a camp feedback form so you can help us make the next one even better. Our belief, kind of aligns with our values of being effective, engaging, inclusive is part of the secret sauce in that is never being above feedback, right? So you guys are on the front lines. You are the educators that this is for. And we want to hear from you if there were things that we could have done to make this a better experience. We also want to hear the things that we did well so that we can continue to do those and sharpen those up even more. Okay, so please make sure that you send some feedback when you receive that request. We would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And again, I can't stress enough, you got till the end of March. So about 6-7 weeks to go back and benefit from those PD sessions. Okay, so go back and do that, and we hope you find them valuable.
Amazing.
Love it.
All right, so I don't know if you noticed, but there's an extra tab now on our agenda page, and that extra tab says certifications, and with that, you're going to find that we've got some badges. Okay, so we want to let you know that if you want a badge, you get a badge. It's Oprah, you get a badge. You get a badge. So let's reflect. What did you learn? What will you apply? And how can you advocate, right? So if you would like a Learn Camp Engage badge, an Apply Camp Engage badge, or an Advocate Camp Engage badge. Please note that I will walk you through where you can find them, and you will also be able to identify which badge you are able to receive based off the specific sessions in which you participated in. All right, so where can we find these beautiful badges? Don't worry, I've gotcha. So when you are on the actual agenda and registration page, you will see that there is a new tab that says certifications. When you click on that certifications tab, you will also notice that there are those 3 learn, apply, and advocate Camp Engage badges. Now, please note that if you want to earn one of these end of camp badges, you have to definitely read through to identify if you qualify and if which specific badges you qualify for. So just giving you a heads up, you have to at least participate in 4 learn sessions in order to be able to receive and qualify for the Learn Camp Engage badge. Also, you must go ahead and see 8 apply sessions for the apply badge. And lastly, 2 advocate sessions to receive the individual advocate badge. If you have definitely done that, or if you're wondering, I don't know, do I have to check that out? You don't have to check that out. We have this on the back end, and we will be able to let you know what you qualify for based off the specific sessions that you have watched either live or recorded before February 10th. All right. So if you want to go get your badge, you just select earn your badge. But please note that there are more badges. It just doesn't end here. Okay. So if you want to check it out, we've got some NCE. That's a Nearpod certified educator badge. If you want to go above and beyond and get certified and be a Nearpod guru, you can definitely become a Nearpod certified educator. Now, all you NCEs out there, because I know there's a lot of you, don't you worry, we thought about you. There's an NCE advanced badge if you want to extend your knowledge, advanced tips and tricks about Nearpod. Please know that you can also become an advanced NCE if you choose to. Now, maybe you're more of a flow cab enthusiast. So if you do, I love this. Check 1, 2. You get
check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2. You get the vocabulary certified badge here. So again, if you are ever wanting to extend your knowledge and get badges, by all means, please note that these badges are below. There's any badge from an NCE to a vocabulary badge, along with a distance learning expert badge. So please note that there's plenty of badges for you. Again, badges equaling plenty of knowledge for you. So if you want to extend more of your skill set within the vocabulary or Nearpod platform, please look into our badges. All right.
You know, to be honest, you know, those badges let you flex on your fellow educators as well, you know. So don't shy away. You earn the badges by attending and, you know, and acquired a lot of the skills that you need to fulfill the requirements of those badges. So definitely don't hesitate going there and getting those. And, you know, I always love seeing all the badges and credentials that teachers have. And it really is a great reflection of all the hard work that you put in. So don't shy away from getting those badges.
Yes. And now listen, everyone. You all have done an amazing job of engaging and learning. But if you are anything like me, your brain is going like this because it has been so much wonderful information. So let's look at what the road ahead looks like, because I know that even though your presenters were amazing, the information provided was amazing, sometimes when you go into information overload, you need to be able to go back and figure out what's what. No worries, no fear. The Nearpod blog site is here to help you. So let's look at this site and see all of the different features and things that are there that can really make sure that you've got your Nearpod legs on and that you're able to swim out into the Nearpod ocean and get your Nearpod on. Y'all notice how I'm using that as like a verb and an adjective. It's all of those things. So listen, right here on the Nearpod blog, this first tab, you're going to find your Nearpod tips. If you're ready to go into your classroom, you're ready to execute Nearpod, you scroll down, you'll see all of these different articles on how to make sure that you're doing the best thing that you can do with Nearpod. You can see here, we have a distance learning guide. We have different lessons for curriculum. It talks about 4 strategies to use Nearpod for the core curriculum. Then we have articles that talk about using Nearpod for virtual learning and for hybrid learning. So make sure you click on that Nearpod tips tab to get the best tips for Nearpod. The next tab is the trending topics tab. Now here, this is where you're going to stay up to date. Like Ike was saying, you want to flex on everybody. If you want to stay up to date with what's going on in education, make sure you're clicking on this trending topics tab. These are all of the buzzwords, the buzz things happening in education. So amplifying learning with Nearpod for ELL. A research-based approach to ELL instruction. You've got articles on Digital Citizenship Week. You'll see information on our Racial Justice Resource Guide. You have the value of formative assessment, and it's up to date. This is where you find the real and relevant information. So you've got your stuff talking about SEL, whatever is new and happening with Nearpod, you'll find it here on the Trending Topics tab. Then listen, guys, I know that sometimes when you get back to the building, you sort of forget, some of the things that you learned. Here we have educator stories. We have people who are in classrooms, boots on the ground, and you can hear some of their stories about using Nearpod in their classroom. And then finally, you have your Nearpod updates tab. This is where everything that's going on, you have contests and different things that are happening. With Nearpod, you can go to that Nearpod updates tab. We know that it has been a lot of information. So make sure that you utilize these resources. Make sure you go back to that Camp Engage website, use that resources tab to find out everything that you need to know, because we want your road ahead to be filled with excitement, to be filled with learning and opportunity. We do not want your road ahead to be filled with frustration. So make sure you utilize these resources. Make sure you hit us up, ask any questions that you may have, make some connections with that networking tab so that you have someone to reach out to if you get in the classroom and you're like, oh my gosh, I just can't remember. So make sure you use all of these resources. Ike.
All right. So we already saw some, some love in the chat, some requests for rap and things like that. Yeah. Now, before we do that, one thing we're big on is we know we had a lot of information to share. This is the closing session. We hope that the sessions that you attended, you found to be very interactive, which is really what we try to embody as Nearpod. And so with that in mind, we really want to give you an opportunity to share on a Collaborate board so that we can hear from you one last time as we close out Camp Engage. We really want to know what sessions resonate with you. Again, this gives us valuable information to make sure that we are able to deliver in a big way every time that we put on the Camp Engage for you. And the only way to know what resonates with you is to hear it straight from you. So we're going to go ahead and let you share some more.
I love it.
I just say that kid out of town and do it again. Do it again.
We're going to do what, Ike?
We're going to give them one opportunity to share some s'more.
No, I don't want to do it to you. I don't want to do it to you.
That's it.
I love it.
You're not going to do me like the family barbecue. Everybody says, hey, do that again, so they can laugh.
Woo, the family barbecue. Always get them, baby.
Now listen, y'all, don't forget, y'all were requesting this rap. You got to fill this Collaborate board up because this is where Merv is going to get his content from. So go ahead.
Put that board up nice and big so I can see it.
Yes. Woo. Woo.
All right, there it is. There it is.
Hey, throw some big words in there. Try, make it challenging for them.
Oh, I need to join your lesson.
Like, am I supposed to start this right now?
Listen,
or I don't know.
Give him a chance, Merv. Give him a chance. Let it fill up. We're gonna let you, make sure, y'all. While we waiting, put some big words in there. Onomatopoeia.
Right. Too many stuff up there, man. I mean, the board is crazy.
I wish I were in the lesson because I would throw some words on there.
Hey, we're gonna have to start from the top, and we're gonna have to start from the top.
Yes, we're gonna stop from the top. I just wanted to at least let the people see their posts real quick.
Yeah, shout out to you all.
I
You
want
guys are doing amazing.
I'm gonna get them hyped up. I'm gonna turn my music up. I'm gonna get them hyped up while
all
they're doing
right,
that.
all right, get them hyped up. Just give
Yeah.
it
As you guys continue to post,
Woo!
keep in
All right.
mind, we want to know what you learned.
This is the
how you
biggest
gonna
collab board ever.
Oh my gosh, we
Yeah.
are doing some great stuff here. I love it. Merv, you tell me when
Now,
you're
check it out. Yo, a 1-2, y'all. Who's in the house? A 1-2, y'all. Who's in the house? A 1-2, y'all. Who's in the house? If you're in the chat board, tell me who's in the house. We got Ike. He's in the house. Can't forget Marcella in the house. Got my girl Quinay. She's in the house. It's your boy Vicky Jake in the house. Yo, get ready, folks. It's time to say goodbye. MISSI PPI. No in this rap. So oh my, Lindsay's the mayor. We're the camp counselors live on air. So go ahead and turn it up. Matter of fact, I know that you saw it. The first card on the board tells me you draw it. Differentiation, yo, we got to do it for all of our kids. There's really nothing to it. We got the resources for indigenous folks. So when it comes to writing rhyme, your boy's no joke. You got 10 tips. Watch me as I rip. Mics, they getting flipped. A Mercerita that's sick. So go ahead, come equipped, give thanks. And somebody said they want to fill in the blanks. Engage in ways in their part to draw. Because I'm hitting you with rhymes that's rough and raw. I see time to crime, 3, 2, 1 perspective. When it comes to rhyme, you know I'm protective. VR like an experience or trip. Y'all know the deal, my man. This is it. My favorite session was something on Educator International. No one's greater. Far from your imitator. You can taste it now or you can taste it later. Advanced board, that's the magic. Neopard is here. I'm glad you had it. The whiteboard's open, so you know we got the Google Classrooms and we ready to go. I see a pencil on the drawing. Hands in the air. If you're with me right now, let me hear you say yeah. Say yeah.
Say yeah.
Like that, y'all. Y'all have no fear. What up to the Chiefs? Hope you beat the Buccaneers. I'm just saying.
Don't do it to him, Merv.
Oh
my God.
That's how we do. It's just a Camp Engage experience. I know I couldn't get like hundreds of cards, but I got what I can see. Folks, thank you so much. Thank you to the Dream Team, man. Every time we connect, it's really like Voltron, yo. Form, arms, and legs, and head and feet. This is it, yo. Lindsay, what up? Quinay, what up? Marcella, what's up? I kill everything. What's up?
Oh,
yeah.
Yo, we're so excited that you all came to Camp Engage. Make sure you keep sharing. Make sure you keep hashtagging. Shout out to you all in the chat. Woo! Merv got me thinking I can rap and I can't.
You just did.
Woo!
Oh my
Thank you all. We're getting so much love. Thank you. Thank you all. Remember, you all, we do this because you all are important. Teaching is the most important profession in the world. Nobody does what they do unless they cross the threshold of a teacher's door. So shout out to all of you.
I don't want them to go. I mean, like, I know the game's about to kick off, but this is so crazy. So crazy.
Can I find my tissue? Oh, here's some tissue. Don't go.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. We hope you enjoy Camp Engage and you might come back again. I know Marcella had a session and so did Quinay. And Ike and I, we both did one a piece on every day.
Every day.
Yo, man.